On the weekend of March 20th, 2021, a double elimination Red Ball 4 Vol.1 Any tournament took place with 32 participants. Before posting the matches from the top 8, here are some of the highlights from the earlier rounds. In round 2, there was a very close matchup between Aiden and Incredi, both runners having pretty high seeds in the tournament. Incredi was seated at 11th, but before these rounds were played, he had actually climbed near the very top of the leaderboards, making him the favorite of many to win the entire tournament. Here in level 15, we saw a very close boss here from both runners, with both of them actually successfully executing the boss role. But because Incredi entered the boss a little bit earlier, he is going to win the first game in that match. With Aiden just finishing a little bit further behind with a 343. But moving into game 2, we're going to see ourselves in a very similar situation with both runners very, very close in the boss, and both of them failing the boss roll but getting the boss push. If Incredi had gotten the boss roll, he would have won this game, but instead Aiden was able to take game 2, putting them at 1 game apiece, with Incredi finishing just a bit far behind. So going into game 3, the stakes were very high, and Aiden actually entered before Incredi. But if Aiden had gotten a boss push and Incredi had gotten a boss roll, it could have been turned around. Here you can see Aiden starts his boss roll and is going to make it all the way over. It is essentially securing him the victory in this game, which is going to give him a essentially upset win over Incredi in this round 2. It's a very close race. Every single game came down to the wire, and but we're gonna have a very, very cool matchup here between Luciousness and YTK Bowser as well in round 3. So Luciousness was up 1-0 here, but both runners were neck and neck here in level 14. It was really anyone's game here. If Luciousness won this game, he would win his set against YTK Bowser, while YTK would need to win 2 games in a row. So as you can see, both players started the boss off pretty well, and Luciousness is going to hit the boss and ended up failing the boss roll. YTK had a chance to bring it back, but failed the boss roll as well. You can see his boss is actually further ahead than Lucius, but YTK's form on pushing the boss ended up making him lose time, with Luciousness able to get the lead just a little bit here. YTK with slightly better form would have easily gotten the win here, but Luciousness was able to take advantage of that and was able to win a very surprising game 2 against YTK Bowser. Very impressive. Lucius finishing with a 402, YTK finishing with a 404. So that's going to do it with post-commentary, going back to live.
Yep, Game Gen just had too much of a lead. Even if Flavian does get this boss roll, we'll see what happens. Oh, I almost had it there, but yeah, Flavian not getting the boss roll. Game Gen ending with a 405. Good time without the boss roll for sure. Alright, yeah, Game Gen having some issues in 12. That's going to put him even further behind while Flavian's just entering the boss. Definitely more than a boss roll separates the 2 runners, so it's going to be near impossible here for Game Gen to catch back up no matter what. And Flavian looks like he's going to be getting the boss roll here. Very impressive. So that's going to do it. Flavian going to be ending with a sub 4 here, it appears. Almost choked it there, but looks like we're good. And boom, 354 for Flavian. Very impressive. Hoping to get the gap DJ here. Oh, Game Gen missing it. Flavian now has an opportunity to catch back up. That's right. Flavian now in the lead, getting the second double jump as well. Now quite a far bit into the lead here. Hoping to get a good end to level 10 here. Just takes it safe, it appears. But now he is around 4 seconds ahead of Game Gen. Oh, but missing the first DJ in 11, and now they're neck and neck again. Game Gen opting to push the box allows Flavian to get a little bit ahead again. But man, this is getting really close. Flavian just needs to get this boulder push good. He does. Let's see if Game Gen is able to do the same. Yes. Oh, barely making it over that wall for Game Gen, but not having enough speed to cross the gap while Flavian is playing well in level 13. Game Gen now stuck here in level 12 still. Flavian now entering level 14 while Game Gen enters level 13. Now pretty much a whole level apart. Flavian having a very good endgame here while Game Gen is lagging a bit behind. Flavian missing a DJ in 14, entering the boss, but still anyone's game. Flavian really hoping for a boss roll here. That would pretty much secure the victory. Oh, it's starting. It looks good. It's going. Oh my gosh, that looks like it's it. He just needs to finish off this boss well. Hitting the boss early, losing some time, but it's not going to be enough. Flavian now winning as Game Gen is just finishing up his boss roll. Flavian very lucky that he did get the boss roll. That is what allowed him to win the game. Very exciting performance by the two runners here.
I hope you enjoyed watching those highlights. Make sure to stay tuned for when the top 8 games get posted, and if they already have been posted, you'll see them all on the end screen here. Along with the Red Ball 4 Volume 1 beginner tutorial if you would like to get into playing the game. Thank you all very much.